Hello everyone, Kristian here with my good friend and voice actor Matt. I'm very excited to do our first ever voice actor interview for the LEGO Zombie Apocalypse. Matt voiced the characters of William and Drake Slade, Korin the Wizard, Bert the Weapon Salesman, Krozox, and Sir Quentin. So quite the repertoire. Matt, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Matt Poppe. I've been voice acting for 4 or 5 years, but really only for your stuff. I kind of got into this because I'm very much into Dungeons and Dragons. I'm into doing voices for that. And just nerdy stuff in general, anything sci-fi, fantasy, whatever, I'm very much into it.
And yeah, you don't just play as a participant in Dungeons and Dragons, you actually are the dungeon master
Right.
a lot of the time.
Yes. For the longest time I've been a DM, and really I have a lot of fun with making stories. I have a lot of fun with improvising situations and kind of masterminding schemes for my bad guys.
And you also have your own creative pursuits with a comic book, right?
Yeah.
You really like that story building, the lore.
Currently, I have written the first issue script for a comic book called Kid Delta, about a time-traveling teenage superhero. But yeah, currently my artist is working on that.
Very cool. Best of luck with it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so we have some questions that we got from members on our Discord. If you haven't joined our Discord, there's an invite link in the description. We talk about a lot of lore stuff there, a lot of story stuff, and there's a lot of sneak peeks. So go ahead and check that out. The first question is, who has been your favorite character to voice act?
I think Korin, definitely. Like, doing that old man voice and being able to exaggerate and emphasize and be really emotive with it is a lot more fun than, like, say, Slade. Slade is so gritty and down here, and he doesn't really show emotion. So when I'm Korin, I can, and it's
Gimme!
Carl!
I hear you. It's so cool to hear what you did with Korin, and he's just a great character, very colorful.
Mm-hmm.
And Slade, people love Slade because, he's a badass, but he also, I imagine voicing him is more laborious.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, especially with longer scripts or longer speeches or something, that it takes 3 or 4 takes just for me to get through a paragraph, and that's mostly due to how difficult it is to get that low and gravelly in my voice, but...
Yeah. We gotta find different chairs for the future, but they're really squeaky.
Yep.
So when you're
trying not to...
Question number 2 just says, advice on girls?
Every girl is different. Every person is different, whoever you date. Some things you're not going to expect. If you happen to fail in a relationship with somebody, everything that you go through is a learning experience. So whatever you do, just take it with you, learn from it, learn about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, and I think then you will know who you are supposed to be with when you find them.
I like that. I think that's good advice even outside of relationships,
Oh, yeah.
What you might view as a failed experience is a learning experience where you can learn about yourself, improve yourself. If you need more advice on girls, we talk about that on our Discord server, so come and join the conversation. Question number 3, do you like burgers?
Yeah.
What are your plans for the future? Very open-ended.
Yes. Okay, so I'm a swim coach and I work with kids with disabilities in a different job, and currently the plans for the future is to kind of marry those two things and create an adaptive swim program for kids with disabilities. That's the career future. In the artistic space, I love making music, I love writing Kid Delta, stuff like that, playing Dungeons and Dragons. Hopefully the future will hold a lot of opportunity to create these things and have fun doing it.
A lot of people have the mindset that it's one or the other. You have to
Yeah.
pursue a career in the arts or in something else.
Mm-hmm.
And, I realized that I can't do film full time a long time ago.
Right,
so
right.
you make it work. Question number 5. Will you join the Discord server?
I think I am currently
You are.
in it. Friends and work and stuff like that, all this stuff, it's hard to juggle being social on the internet, but I'll try.
All right, question number 6. Do you know who Richard Brixton is?
I do not. I do not know who Richard Brixton.
In the first or the second episode, technically, the guy who comes in and screams, "There are zombies!" and then he gets torn apart by zombies right in front of Gerald's apartment. That's Richard Brixton.
I didn't... Was he named in the show?
No. There's a lot of named characters that aren't named in the show. You can thank our lore master Sniker on our Discord for that.
Sure.
we have a lot of lore development that goes kind of behind the scenes.
Sure.
But yeah, that's Richard Brixton. What was your favorite episode out of season 1 and 2? And with that, what was the funnest episode to record?
As I said earlier, Korin is my favorite character to voice. So when I first got to do his voice, that was both the most fun part to record, but also when the episodes came out, that's the one I was looking forward to the most. Hearing my take on Korin and not really remembering all the lines that I said, getting to experience his weird sense of humor and stuff like that through that.
They're special cookies, if you know what I mean.
What, like magic?
Sure.
I love all your voices, but I thought you nailed Bert the weapon salesman.
Oh yeah,
it was just so funny.
He was fun. He was
funny.
very fun too. Yeah.
Has Slade been a good character to voice act?
I like the emotional moments more than anything else. So Slade has been a lot of fun to act for that. For when he does get emotional or like there are high stakes. When he decides to sacrifice himself to kill the hive mind. This notion of this character sacrificing himself and being able to be a part of that and bring that to life a little bit. Very awesome and like rewarding.
My friends, let's end this.
Knowing that the fans like Slade and knowing that I am a big part of what brings Slade to life is, I think, one of the coolest things I can ever experience. That's so rewarding and mind-blowing.
You have a very direct relationship with Slade in a way,
Yes.
and a lot of fans have a direct relationship with him, where it's like they're rooting for him. That's pretty cool. Is there anything you want to tell your fans or fans of Twisted Bricks in general?
Get excited for what's to come, because I think Kristian has a lot more really cool stuff to bring to you guys, and I am very happy to be a part of that.
Thank you, first of all. But with that, I think it's worth mentioning that, Matt doesn't just voice act. He actually has played a really big role in Gray Horizons in the pre-production process of hosting auditions and plotting the story.
Yeah,
coming up with basic story elements.
Yeah, helping with the script a little bit, and that was a lot of fun too. That was a full sit down of 10 to 12 hours of just sitting at the computer looking at your script, and it was one of the most fun things I've ever done in the writing scope, I think. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yes.
I'm sure the fans are going to enjoy this.
Absolutely.
And best of luck in your future endeavors.
Thanks
I feel
for
like we should shake hands.
having me. I'll see you.
All right, stay tuned, guys. Exciting stuff is coming.
Goodbye.